Hello, how are you today? My name is Carlos and I'm so excited today. I have this huge box of clay from Amazon and I'm loving it. I thought I was gonna use one block of clay, but the truth is that I use one and a half. And just so you know how much clay I use in this project, and I'm gonna start doing the armature. Something that I have to say is that if you have time, sketch, plan before doing your sculptures. It will help you a lot with pauses and to make something more. Probably way better. In my case, I do these pieces at 2 o'clock in the morning, at 3, and I don't have the time to really plan ahead and sit down and sketch what I want to do. I know if I do that, probably it's gonna take me even more days to create something. So I just grab the clay and my material and start creating something. So it's not the best way to learn, but that's what it worked for me. Of course, if you are like me and you don't have any time at all, and you want to create something, just grab whatever you're doing, painting, sculpture. Just grab the material and start doing something, and it's a really good way to learn. And over here, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a Hellboy sculpture about the second movie because it's the one that I love the most. Just the world that they created, the creatures, the story was just amazing. I'm really disappointed not only for this new reboot of Hellboy, but also because I really, really wanted to watch the Hellboy 3 that didn't happen. But it was gonna be a good story. They in the second one they quit the government. They were gonna have twins. They were gonna be like a really interesting story, and with this world that they created that I really, really love, I'm pretty sure it would have been amazing. But I want to talk about this new reboot. I'm not gonna say a lot of things. I'm not gonna ruin the movie for if you haven't seen it, but I'm disappointed. More than anything, I have to say good things. I mean, when I saw the trailers, I was really disappointed about the makeup of Hellboy. There's something that at the end of the close at the end of the movie that I wish it could have like a nicer face. I didn't thought it was gonna be lovable. The character, it looks, I don't know. I didn't like it at all, and seeing this movie, it's the only character that I really like. It's the only one that they really show you who he is as a person, how he thinks. There's few scenes that's a second, but you know that he really care about people. That he's really on this dilemma that catching monsters and helping humans, and you really really kind of like. I like how he was, but he's the only one. I mean, the problem of this movie, and it was amazing special effects. The story, they have so many good things, but like any movie nowadays, it looks like they want to put 100 things, a lot of characters that they didn't really need it. They just ruined the movie. So many things going on so fast, and I think they just rely too much on the special effects instead of telling a good story. There's a lot of characters that they really didn't need it to be there. We have this witch that they put too much time on her. I don't know, maybe in the comics she's really important, but to me they wasted time. Instead of her, they should have put more into the really evil person of the story. Like we have the Blood Queen. She's the main evil character of this movie, and the problem is that they don't show you much of her. You know she's evil, but they don't show how she thinks and how evil her mind is. So at the end of the movie, to tell you the truth, I thought she was a victim. Also, we have this pig type creature that he also, no, at the end of the movie, he looked like a victim instead of really being evil. Even if both of them did evil things, and you can see that, still, I didn't really feel like they really deserve being that bad. I don't know. But a lot of characters that I wish they would have put more story behind them. And like this witch that I thought that didn't need it to be in the movie, they actually show one scene, and it was few seconds, but they show how evil she was, and I think that was great. But the problem is that I wish I would have seen that from other characters. So like everything, I have to say, uh, Even if I didn't like it, I went through the whole movie. I enjoyed it. Seeing the fights and kills were really good, really well done, and overall, you could like the movie, but if it is for me, thinking that if it is completely different, a Hellboy, and it's one of those type of movies that you get out of the movie theaters and you're just gonna forget about it. They doesn't give you any emotions, and that's the sad part that I feel of this movie. One of the things is the dilemma of Hellboy, where he has always had. No, already talked about how he he catches monsters and helps humans, but in this movie, it looks like all the creatures are coming from hell. I mean, they're really bad creatures. No, we see in Hellboy 2 that you have so many different creatures, some that look scary, but not necessarily are bad. So that's something that I really like about the world of Hellboy uh, before this movie, because you have creatures that are completely every kind, and in this one they just focus on evil creatures, but at the same time they put that thing of um, helping creatures or humans, or Hellboy being actually just like evil person. um, well, so many things going on in that movie, and like anything, I suggest, I hate when people hate certain movies just because someone else says bad. I really suggest just go see it if you really want to know, and make your own ideas, your own opinions about this movie, and comment below if you like it, if you hate it. I mean, we all have our own opinions, and everything is valid. Coming back to my sculpture, I really wanted to represent something that I really like from Hellboy 2. That was the scene where he fights with this plant. Don't see in the movie that he's ever touching the seed that become this huge plant, but I wanted to have him looking at the seed, because he killed this creature that was the only one of his kind. He really made him extinct, and to me, that part of the movie was really emotional, and that's pretty much what I wanted to capture. I know that my piece, my face more than anything, doesn't look like Hellboy. It looks like probably him in 1,000 years, or maybe a zombie, or like that guy, the zombie from the ice guy from Game of Thrones. That type of zombie, probably he could be one of his army. But it was fun. It was fun creating it. It was fun to try to make a lot of details. I never done a sculpture with so much detail, and I know completely all the things wrong that I did, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I did it, because I always try to create things and I don't have the time. And second of all, it was really good teaching experience. Now I know when I'm doing another sculpture, I'm not gonna follow the same steps. So I hope you like it. Please subscribe. If you want to be part of my journey and you want to help me to become a better sculptor, please comment below. If you have any idea what else I can sculpt, please do so. No, let's enjoy movies, let's enjoy art, and create, keep going, and see you next time.